No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm in here with one of the hardest out, one of the freshest young rappers in the game.
Okay.
NLE Choppa.
Live in effect.
Live in effect.
Flesh.
How you feeling, man?
I feel great, you know.
You had a nice Rolling Loud weekend?
Yeah, she was lit. No cap.
You had a good time. What was the reaction like? You loving this whole festival life? Because that's really what it is nowadays. If you're a popping rapper, you're just doing all these festivals, huh?
Man, hell yeah. The crowd was going down, you know. They weren't stupid for me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my mic was delayed yesterday, so like, I couldn't even just use my mic.
The disrespect.
I don't know what was wrong with it. I ain't say nothing about it. I just kept performing. I don't think nobody even noticed. Like, that's how I turned.
I don't know what it is. You figured out some kind of cheat code for like energetic ass music, because you got so many songs that it's like other rappers play those songs during their sets.
Yeah.
That's when you know your song is lit.
Yeah, no cap. And I ain't gonna lie, it's like my unreleased shit. Man, that shit's coming.
Really?
Man, way harder.
Because I feel like you've been going in a little bit of a different direction with your shit, where before it was more just straight hard street shit, and then your last couple videos on YouTube have been a little bit more melodic and shit. Yeah,
because I always been like the type of person to like use music as a way of therapy. So like I always use it to express how I feel. So the hype music will put me on, you know, but like I really like to make, you know what I'm saying, the music that hit the soul, honestly. But like, I got a lot of them songs, and like a lot of people, a lot of people ain't heard them yet, and they way, like, to me, it's way better, because like it's stuff you can listen to on a regular basis, like, because it's not too loud, you know, you chill, you vibe.
But are you thinking about that because you're famous now? You're thinking like, damn, I want to make something that maybe the little kids can enjoy without having to necessarily hear all this gun talk and all this crazy shit.
Nah, not that type of music. I ain't making no kids bop shit. I'm still on the same shit.
But you got the young kids. They love you so much. You sure you don't want to give them like one song that they can play in school?
I mean...
He's like, fuck those kids.
Nah, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. It's just like, I mean, why do it, then I'm going to go back to rapping about the same shit I've been rapping, you know?
That's true.
It's just, I say, the way you do that, like with kids and stuff, you do stuff outside of rap to benefit them. Like I got my own library named after me. I started a reading challenge for kids in Memphis.
Really?
Yeah, I do stuff like that. Like music, you know, music is music, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's gonna change. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about just being up for the kids and telling them what's up.
Right. What music were you surrounded by as a kid? Because you seem like you have a very strong family unit. I see you with your family a lot. What was the exposure, both in terms of like rap, and then also were they playing like the classics to you? I told you they'd be stomping around up there.
Damn. Oh, fucking up there.
There was a guy outside Rolling Loud that was like, who's playing in there? And there's like old ass dude. I'm like, the Temptations. And he's like, shut the fuck up. It's so bad. But yeah, so what was the musical pedigree like when you were coming up?
Really, I don't really just remember my parents really just emphasizing a certain type of music on me. But like I do remember my pops, he always like Tupac. My mom, she ain't never just really, music just wasn't really just never her really concerned. But like, with my grandma and stuff, like when we had like little kickbacks with my grandma, this when I got like a lot of reggae feel, the Jamaican feel, because my grandma, she was born and raised in Jamaica.
Okay.
My mama, she was born in Jamaica too. But my grandma, like, when we would go to the cookhouse or something, she'll play like the little Jamaican music.
Right.
I was like, damn, I fuck with this shit.
Okay, so you're the first generation that was born in America here? Like out of your family? Because your mom was born there as well?
I mean, shit, no, because like my dad.
Oh, okay, your dad's from here?
My dad, and then my dad, he from here.
How'd they end up making the move to America? Do you even know?
Mom, how y'all ain't know they moved to America? Shit. I just know they moved to Chicago. I don't know.
I'm gonna catch up with
I don't
her
know
later.
who the fuck would think about that, just being in Jamaica. Like, hey, I'm finna move to Chicago.
Right, that's crazy. Like, it's got to
Shit
be an
weird.
interesting story. You got to make sure you get those stories out of your mom.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Running from someone, wasn't it?
But running
running
from someone. But so that's really interesting to me, just because like a lot of the dudes I know who are like first generation Jamaicans and shit, they just have a very like still strong connection to that culture and shit. But you haven't been there since you were a kid, you said?
Nah, I go there a
Oh,
lot.
you do?
Yeah, I go there a lot.
You must be famous as fuck there now.
I mean, when I go to the resorts and shit, type shit. I
These
just be
days.
coolin'. Like I just be at the resorts, or like when I go to family, I visit like family in Kingston, and like family wise, yeah, like my family out there fuck with me.
Right. Have you thought about booking shows out there and shit? Because it'd probably be crazy for you to just go out there.
I don't even think a lot of people in Jamaica just know that I'm Jamaican. Like,
Right.
I think a lot of people don't know I'm Jamaican. Like,
But the Choppa flow is like you kind of got to that just made me assume from the beginning.
yeah, but then a lot of people think I'm Mexican because I'd be like, I'm baby Mexico.
Oh, right.
But I say that because some hood shit.
So many rappers say that shit. Like Young Scooter is one of my favorite rappers. He always been talking about Little Mexico.
Yeah, Little Mexico. Yeah,
I love that shit. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I just like that.
it's like some hood shit, like some trap shit.
Some Migos shit.
Yeah, some Migos shit.
Like we say Migos, and we don't even think
shit.
about the fact that that's some Spanish shit.
Yeah.
Because they've been around long enough.
So
That's crazy. So when did you get interested in music though? Like what actually made you decide that you were interested in taking this on?
man, I ain't gonna lie, it was like my first song I had recorded and wrote. Like when I dropped it, that bitch was going viral. Like I said this the other day. That bitch had like 4,000 views in one day on the audio, like coming up. Like on the audio, 4,000 views in one day. Boy, nigga, you was the shit. Like, that was a lot. Because the second day, it's going to down there be 8,000. Then the third day, it's going to keep building up. So you was like, when I did that, I was like, damn. Like, before I blew, my first song got dropped was at like 100K. So, like, I was already, like, pretty much, like, you know what I'm saying?
If you can get 100K on a song, you already know you got something going.
On the audio.
Oh, yeah, not especially, yeah.
It was crazy.
Because did you realize like that the video stuff was going to be a big part of it in terms of just putting that whole imagery out there?
Man, I ain't realize at first. Like I was like, damn. I started to realize I was like, man, I'm just dropping audios. Like, man, I need to get in the videos because I was like thinking like if I would have dropped these shits with videos, bro, I would have been out of here. Because I was getting audios on SoundCloud. I had another audio on SoundCloud. It was like 150K on one audio. Then on YouTube, I had one 50K, then another one 50K. I'm like, damn, bro, if I had a video with these, bro, like these would have probably tripled, 340, 400K.
Because that's like the biggest form of promotion, and that's what people want to see. They want to see what your environment is like.
They want to see how you come. They want to see what you look like. Cause look, if you ain't got an image for rap, it don't matter how hard you is, you're not gonna get on. You gotta have an image.
It's a lot more challenging
if
you don't got the look, you know. And especially with you in the dancing, that's like a huge part of the from the beginning. People like, I don't know, dancing is just huge these days.
And then it's like that's what it is now. Cause like back in the day, you didn't really have social media. Now everybody, you know what I'm saying, got to be seen. You got to be seen. People got to know who you is. They got to know your face.
But does that come naturally to you to just be wilding out on your Instagram story and just going crazy all the time?
Yeah, that's just how it be.
Because you grew up with it. Yeah,
that's just how I act. But I ain't gonna lie, if you really hang with me, you realize like I'm really chill. Like I'm way more chill. Like, I don't need be hype and shit.
Really?
You know, I get how I start joking. Like, I'm funny as hell. Like I joke and shit. But really, I just be cool and I just be wanting to chill out.
Yeah, because I mean, people might listen to your music and assume that you're really like trying to get in a fight every day or trying to be on some crazy ass shit. Is that kind of like a different side of your personality that comes out in the music?
I ain't gonna lie, that personality only come out like when I'm mad. Like, as long as I'm cool, like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been stress-free. I've been stress-free since I started smoking weed. I ain't gonna care. Like,
when did you start smoking?
I used to try to smoke weed before I blew up. Like, I think I was too young to really do the shit. I was about 14, 15 trying to smoke. I tried
bad
to do
weed,
it.
probably.
Nah, it wasn't that. It was just like, I couldn't handle it. Like, I was trying to smoke. And then I remember I was like 15, I faced the whole blunt. Like, nigga was tripping. I forgot how to breathe. Like, okay, I forgot how to breathe. And I was done smoking after that when I forgot how to breathe. So I said, fuck this shit.
Yeah. I feel like
You know?
everybody has that time period where they're not really used to getting high. Like I remember when I first moved to California, this was like 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I was just smoking really, really good weed for the first time in my life, over and over blunts all day. And it was like every night I was going to sleep way too high. And now when I think about it, I can smoke the exact same amount of weed and I'm chilling. It's like you have to get past that.
But like Pete, this was funny though, cause like when I had got out, when I was on probation, I was like, man, you know, I'm finna start smoking. You know, I said, you know, I don't want to pop a Percocet. I want to do something natural. You know, I said I want to smoke. You know, I said I want to smoke. It's natural. You know, you grow the weed. You know, I said I want to smoke. So when I get out probation, I said I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna try to start back smoking. See what happened to me now. Like see how it fuck with me. So I started back smoking. I'm smoking. No, cool. And I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was hyper as hell at first, and then like as I started smoking, like waking up smoking, I started like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just cool. I'm like a lot of shit don't bother me. I don't even see myself with the shit when I'm high. Like I don't like if somebody could walk up to me and call me a bitch when I'm high. I'm like, damn, what's up with you?
Shut up.
Like, damn, what's up with you, homie? Like, you hear me?
Yeah, whereas
I just be cool.
Think about other drugs. People who are like amped up on like uppers, like coke or meth or whatever. If somebody walks up to them and says, "Hey, fuck you,"
it's
probably
with.
going down.
Yeah, it's over with. Nigga eating your face off and shit. You know, you see niggas chewing niggas' face off and shit off drugs and shit.
Weed, you don't really have that problem.
God.
Is the issue because like, do you find yourself going in the direction of making music that's a little bit more chill, cool, melodic, etc.? Because your early stuff was when you were not rich and famous.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This the type of music that I've been trying to establish. Like, you know, I go through depression. Like I be dealing with depression sometimes. So I want to make music. You know what I'm saying? To help people. You know, like move people mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To leave an impact on their life. You know, like I got the hype music. I got that. I can do that. I want to be able to be like, you know, I want to be able to be there for a kid. Like, since I can't actually be there, like, I want my music to touch them. Like my hype music, when they hype, you know, they hype. They fuck with it when they up. But when they down, I want to establish their music that they can rock with me.
Right.
When I'm down, I feel like this when I'm going to be able to establish a relationship with my fans. Because, like, I'm with them with they high and they low, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, that's what I'm trying to conquer, like, cause I feel like I'm bigger than that rap shit. Like, fuck that shit. It's like I feel like I can leave impact.
Yeah, do you feel like
I could do something?
You're gonna be around for a long time, and it's like eventually you're gonna go in a lot of different directions musically.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of young rappers can't see that is the ultimate goal, is to stay with this shit and to be able to sort of transcend the music of the moment.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. So you gotta know that.
When you were talking about like the perk thing in comparison to weed or whatever, do you feel like when you look at the young people that you grew up around and stuff, that's a real serious issue? Because we lost a lot of rappers with the whole pill thing and everything. Do you feel like it's an issue with the young kids these days?
Yeah, I feel like it is, because it's like a lot of people, they'll tell them to do it or tell them what to do with it, but they wouldn't tell them like the safeties with it. Like a lot of people not being like considerate and not being like me, I'm always being considerate, because me, I can be down about me. You know, I want to make sure you straight. You know, if I'm giving you something, I'm gonna make sure you're straight. Like a lot of people not making sure that like these niggas pills be real, bro. They niggas getting fake pills.
And that shit'll kill you first go.
Yeah, for sure. Niggas ain't telling niggas how to tell if they pill real or not. Niggas ain't just looking out, you know. Or niggas ain't, bro, niggas buying one pill or something, bro. You need all of them, you hear me? You need all of them. You need every single one of them. You don't, you hear me? You just gotta, niggas not doing shit right.
Yeah.
People just not putting niggas on game about shit right.
Right.
Like me personally, I just be cool. I just try to stay away from them as much as I can. If I slip up on one, I might take one. Fuck it.
When you got into it as a kid, though, like, what was your impression of it? Like, there was a whole conversation going about the fact that Juice WRLD told Future, you made me want to fuck with lean when I was really young. And then Future was like, damn, like he was thinking about that and feeling bad about that, because he's like, damn, how many young ass kids did I influence to fuck with drugs?
Man, what the question is? I lost that shit.
My question is just like, what influenced you to even think of doing any kind of drugs as a young person? And do you think about that in terms of like your influence on all these young kids?
Like I never been the type to just get influenced. Like if I ever did something, it's like out the strength of I want to try something. Like I see somebody do it and it'll probably make me want to do it, but I can't be like, oh, I want to do it because he want to do it. You hear me? I'm gonna do it because I want to see how it's gonna make me feel. You know, I don't give a fuck about what he got going on. You hear me? I'm doing it for me. I'm trying to see. You hear me? What it's gonna do to me? Like I never been the type to been influenced. Like if I do something, it's like for me. Like so all the stuff I done tried, like it ain't been because of other people. It's just been like, you know, nigga go through shit. You gotta realize a lot of people go through shit. Niggas, some people don't know how to cope with their shit, and a lot of African Americans don't know how to cope with their shit. A lot of Caucasians don't know how to cope with their shit.
Facts.
But like, I ain't gonna lie. So they look to, you know, people look to drugs. Some people look to therapy. You know, people handle they shit different ways. But you can't blame them people because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they doing that shit for a reason.
And I mean, we all know that like young people are gonna fuck with drugs. They're gonna experiment with them. I think that the best thing that we could do is just be honest about it. Try to tell people like what the facts are in terms of how to take care of yourself and everything. You could tell, like I could tell our fans, don't do drugs, because I went through a period in time in my life where I did a whole bunch of drugs, and now I know that I don't want to do drugs anymore, and I haven't done them in years. But I mean, I recognize that a lot of young people out there are going to have to hear like a balanced, fair perspective on it, because they're going to want to find out what a perk or a Xan feels like before they decide whether they're into it or not. Yeah.
Shit. And I'm a real nigga. I'm telling nigga what's up. They ask me about a drug, ask me something, I'm telling nigga what not to take, you know what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just advise you not to take shit at all.
The most disturbing thing I've seen is this shit where like kids would be taking 10 of them, 10 perks or 10 fucking E-pills, or where they're taking crazy ass amount of drugs. They just do it like to go viral. I'm like, that's scary. You're gonna die for real.
Man, that's some dumb ass shit. That shit dumb.
Yeah. NoJumper.com. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want one of these, you know where to go. And then No Jumper Facebook too. Link is down in the description. Some good stuff going on over there. Appreciate y'all watching this.